How is it? How is everybody doing today? My name is Master Zero, and welcome back to another reaction video. This time we're reacting to Times in My Life I Could Have Died by Ice Cream Sandwich. Alright, so I'm really excited to get into ice cream sandwich stuff. Like, I don't even care what it is, you know, but like, this topic is kind of more on the serious side, you know, in terms of like ice cream sandwich stuff, but like, knowing him, he's probably gonna make it like super comedic. Like, I know like every single one of his videos in the past, so I'm not too worried about this being like a somber video or anything like that, you know, but like, everything I'm expecting, like, one ad, you know, like, it's kind of weird talking about like how I'm anticipating the ad in a video, but like, ice cream sandwich, like, he does something really, really amazing when it comes to like advertising, you know, just in general, his ads are like top notch, man. They're to die for. I love them. And like just his comedic aspect alone in like every single video in the past, you know, it's just something amazing. I love his, like, I almost said art style, but that too, but like, I love his like comedic charm, like whatever you want to call it, you know, like everything that Ice Cream Sandwich is about. Like his videos are just amazing and comedic like gold, which I'm kind of in need to laugh a lot. So I'm gonna watch some Ice Cream Sandwich. So without any further ado, here's Times in My Life I Could Have Died.
I do not like to die. Not
I don't think anybody
I
does.
love not dying. As you may
Really?
be able to tell from my beautiful, youthful, lifelike
Oh, it gets
state.
better.
But that isn't to say that I haven't
Just
had
the
my
slow
moments of
blink.
close
Hiya.
calls.
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Just Ultra
One
Instinct
time,
trumpets.
When I was in college, I was trying to plug something into the outlet under my
Okay.
table. I didn't want to fully get out of my chair and get on my hands and knees just to plug
Obviously.
something in. So I just try and reach
Who would
the
wanna
outlet
do that?
and plug it in without looking. I know, you don't need to say anything. But I kept
you, like, try your
missing
thumb?
the plug that I wasn't looking at. So I used my finger to try to find the outlet.
I wonder
and then
why.
guide the plug towards
I do that
outlet.
all the time.
And I was just thinking
I'm surprised
that
I don't
would
get
take my
shock
finger
addicted.
away
Dude, what
before
is
I
going
got
on with my
too
hair?
close, but
Oh,
myself with an actual outlet in real life.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming.
For that, but I am self-aware enough to say that is not my brightest moment. That could have been
Really?
it for me. I never imagined myself going out that way. I'm gonna be honest. I always thought when I die, it would be
That
cool
would suck.
and probably
And then like
impressive
nobody
somehow.
would have known
Like
what happened.
sacrificing myself to save Earth
I got hit
from
by a
an
security
asteroid.
guard guy,
This
a little
is
cart
for
thing.
you,
Not
Earth.
necessarily a car.
Yeah, he blew up
No
the
one?
wrong one. But it turns
Oh.
out I'm highly likely to die in a fork in
Is that the plot to Armageddon?
related death, which is kind of disappointing.
The
but
backflip?
also pretty in character of me.
An outlet? You died from touching an outlet?
Yeah.
Even dead.
Alright, come on.
I guess I'm not really upset
like,
that
bro,
this is the way that
how?
I am. I'm just thankful I've walked away from most things unscathed. Or at least moderately scathed.
Whoa.
Sometimes things are just an accident, though. Like this
That
one
happened to
time
me, but
involving a
way
microwave.
farther. Oh.
This video is sponsored by NordVPN. You're someone that's on the internet. How did you know?
Wait, seriously?
On the
Oh.
internet, there are bad things, such as people
I forget
who
to turn my
wanna
camera
data.
off at night?
Give me that.
Dude,
Well,
see, his ads are just
NordVPN.
beautiful
Make
every
yourself
single
a lover
time.
online.
Oh my god!
Also, NordVPN is multi.
I thought it was gonna be a little more
so you
subtle.
can use it as an ad blocker.
Oh god!
This is all well and good.
He came
What good
back.
is any of this if you can't use it on multiple devices?
That's what shocked me. I didn't know you could do it on like your phone and stuff. What?
Well, thankfully, you can install NordVPN on all of your devices.
Is this
Use promo code
improv?
iCream
Like, I'm
Sandwich
starting to think it is, but
NordVPN
then like
to
stuff like
plan
that
plus
happens.
more
I'm like, it has to be
extra for
scripted.
Dude, sorry. It's risk-free with Nord's 30-day
It's
money
like,
back
bro, you have
guarantee.
one job.
NordVPN for
Yeah.
sponsoring this video.
I love the Pac-Man face. Oh,
A
we're back.
microwave event. It was just
I'm
some random
sorry?
night that I was at home and I wanted some candy.
I had a toaster
but
event.
My parents are crazy and like to freeze their candy. Like if you wanted a Three Musketeers,
my brother does that.
it would be in the freezer. You know the delicious candy bar known for its fluffy and chocolatey center? Well, yeah.
Turned
they
into a
like that
brick.
Solid. And I can't stand frozen candy. So I wanted to melt it. And thankfully, we have technology at our disposal.
Microwave.
I intelligently thought to myself, microwave make candy warm. Candy go in
Just take it
microwave.
out of the
This
wrapper,
was at
right?
the time when I was a lot
Right.
shorter, so I got a stool to access
Oh,
the
okay.
microwave easier. I put the candy in the
Good job.
microwave and pressed start. But the candy was still in the wrapper.
There it
the
is.
wrapper was some kind of foil or
Like metallic?
metallic. So plasma of all
Oh.
things started arcing in the microwave.
Would you stop it?
Oh my god! I freak out and I
As soon
lean
as
on
you see the first
shelving
sign of
with
Super
the
Saiyan 2,
microwave
I'd stop
seated
the
on
microwave.
as I use my other arm to turn it off, but the shelving wasn't bolted down or
Oh,
something,
no.
so the microwave tilts onto me,
Oh.
which I instinctively catch, and suddenly I am holding a bomb.
Yeah, I was about to say that's essentially a bomb.
Thankfully, my dad runs over and pulls the plug and saves the day. Thanks, Dad. The candy was ruined, though.
It's just like-
obviously. So I just didn't
Barely
have any
unplug it.
candy.
I know his hands are a little full, but oh.
Just perchance the biggest tragedy of
Yeah,
that night.
I mean,
am now
you couldn't
aware,
even get your
don't have to say
prize at the
anything.
end of
I
your
am now
suffering.
aware that candy in microwave wouldn't have given me the result I wanted anyway.
Oh.
But in the moment, it seemed right. In the
Maybe only
spirit
like
of the
5
Home Alone
seconds or something.
franchise, I am at least now aware of how to weaponize everyday household items in the event of a potential
Right on.
intruder.
Pop-Tart in a toaster catches things on fire.
Yeah, come here. Stand over there. No, wait, where are you going?
It's like, no, it's a
It was this
surprise,
one
man.
Valentine's Day, I was setting up for a lovely and romantic dinner for Kelly and I. It was in my dorm room at
adorable.
the time, and I did the best that I could with what I had. Card table with tablecloth, nice
Let's go.
plates, fancy glass,
Love it.
candles.
It's
But
the thought
what's a
that counts.
romantic dinner without flowers. It's a cliche, sure, but it's a staple, and
Yes.
staples are important. Except for the store Staples, which I'm surprised is
Yeah.
still in business.
Is it?
This was back during college.
I know
and
Office
it was
Depot
a
closed
small
down, I think.
college town that I was in, and there was only one floral shop that I was aware of. I've never seen
Okay.
a store like this. I thought it was so strange. I wasn't sure if it was actually in business. It was way too dark for the time of day it
Oh.
was. There were a lot of old-timey dolls placed around randomly, and definitely
don't like
were
any of
making me
that.
very uncomfortable. And
Yeah.
nobody was there, not even the employees. I didn't think I was in the right spot, so before
Maybe
I
it'd be
left,
closed?
I rang the bell at the front, and I was going to ask the hopefully present employee if there was a shop nearby that sold flowers. Someone does come to the front,
Hey.
and I ask them, "Do you have any roses?" "Yeah, we have roses. Follow me." Fantastic. I wasn't wrong. This was a flower shop. I follow her behind the desk and into
Oh,
the greenhouse
okay.
section.
I was
of the
expecting
building.
like a
The clear
hallway
carpet
where he
covers the structure
gets
had
murdered.
fallen inward and was touching a lot of the plants. I mean,
Oh.
if you could still grow plants when the tarp is half caved in, then why not?
Why not?
Strange. She
Little bit.
moves past the tarp and into the back. I kind of have to duck and push the tarp out of the way to follow.
What is
her.
happening?
We end up in the back.
Is he
of the
actually gonna get his
building
organ
where
harvested?
The boiler room is. The room was dark, messy, and full of random.
I don't like any of
unorganized
this.
Tools. The strangest, however, was the 7 bulky, ominous men sitting on buckets in a circle, staring at me. These guys did
okay.
not seem to work at this establishment, and they did not seem friendly. And also,
Huh.
who hangs out in a dark, messy room like this?
Yeah,
I was starting
weird.
to get weird feelings at this point. The lady who was
Where are
helping
the
me
flowers?
said, "Stay there for a moment," and starts moving further back into the boiler room. The men are still staring at me. Whatever conversation they were having
they the,
wasn't
like,
happening
previous
anymore.
victims?
Because of my presence, I assume. She comes back with this bucket with just a bunch of roses in
Hey.
it. Man, what's with this place and buckets? And then she tells me they are $30 each.
Each?
$30 per rose?
Per
What kind of
rose.
scam is this place?
100%.
$30. I suddenly am very
Friggin'
aware of
money
the
laundering
situation.
scheme.
Why
What?
am I in the back of a flower
thought art
shop
was
in a
bad.
dark room? Why didn't
Yeah.
they bring the flowers to me in the front? Why are
Yeah.
all these men silently staring at
A little
me?
weird.
Why are the roses $30? I think this is a drug trade, and I just interrupted.
Hey, I was right.
I'm in the least safe place to be right now, and I can't just not buy a rose. They'll probably think I'm an undercover cop or something, just
I
trying to get
doubt
close
that.
to them and gain information. I am incredibly vulnerable. They could beat me up, take my money.
Do you have $30?
I
I thought like
stuff.
12
I
for
don't
a
know.
rose
I
was
have to
bad.
buy
That's why I'm not in a
one,
relationship.
so they don't get suspicious. Plus, they're still staring at me. Yes. 1 rose, please, I said unsuspiciously. I do the transaction, and I
Good
get
job.
out of there
$30
back
bill.
outside where
It's
it's
rare.
safe. Finally, I have my rose and all of the
Let's
pieces
go.
for my romantic dinner. But now I also have a lesson learned. Never do business in an establishment where the lights are off, you think it's closed, and the
yeah.
roof is caved in. I wish I was more aware of things.
That last one
But
might
that's
be a
just
little
not who I
nitpicky there.
am. Thanks for watching.
Hey,
Stay safe
Why
out
was
there.
that the end?
It's a
What is
great
up with that guy's feet?
Microwaves.
Microwave. Toaster. Beautiful. Alright, man, that was glorious from start to finish. You know, I didn't really know, like, which direction he was gonna go, which I kind of did because Ice Cream Sandwich in the past, but, like I said at the very beginning, you know, this title alone was kind of like anything could have happened, you know, but, like, that flower, like, story at the very end, man, that was, like, the whole video alone was, like, worth it for that story. I don't know why I keep wanting to say video, but, like, that story in general was very, very funny, but, like, it's kind of ironic how, like, he had a microwave incident, I had a toaster incident, you know, like, I remember Assassin's Creed 2 literally just came out and I wanted to make Pop-Tarts and then had it in the toaster, and when I came back out to check on it because it's been a while, you know, I was playing a game, and then the house was literally on fire and I had to wake my mom up, so that was fun. Like, it's kind of parallel, but, like, still being different, you know, it's kind of like the James situation or Odd Ones Out, but, like, onto this man, fantastic, like, I cannot get enough of his humor. humor. Like, number one, the humor alone is why you watch his videos, and then like the little stories and like him just talking in the ads and everything. It's just like much needed added not much needed, but like a bunch of added bonuses like just jammed into one like just entertainment video is just really amazing. I cannot get enough. Like, literally, it's just amazing. I keep saying that, but it literally is. And like, I kind of feel bad for Ice Cream Sandwich because I want to talk about more, but essentially it just boils down to his humor, you know? That's essentially what makes these really cool. And I could talk about the animation, but essentially it doesn't quite change that much. But I do like how he has like the clip arty images in there every now and then, you know? That, I guess that's what I could say. But like, long story short, fantastic, fabulous, all the F's words. But like, all in all, thank you so much for watching. I have been Master Zero. Y'all guys have been fantastic, and I'll see y'all in the next episode. Later, days.